Welcome to Simply Happy Now. Today, we uncover the secrets of focus and how to find peace within your busy schedule. Do you often feel completely overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks that demand your attention every single day of the week? We often sit down to work, yet we find ourselves checking emails, cleaning the desk, or organizing files that do not matter.
This is called productive procrastination. We do easy, low-value tasks to avoid the scary, important work that actually moves the needle forward. Time slips away unnoticed, leaving us feeling guilty and exhausted at the end of the day, despite having been busy all along. The problem is not a lack of time, but a lack of focus and the inability to enter a state of flow. Imagine a state where you are completely absorbed in what you are doing, where time seems to vanish and effort becomes effortless.
This magical state is known as the flow state. It is the optimal experience of human consciousness where we perform our best. Psychologists have studied this phenomenon for decades. It is not just a feeling, it is a distinct biological reality within our brains. When you are in flow, the self-consciousness disappears. You are no longer judging yourself. You are simply becoming one with the action.
Getting into this state requires understanding the delicate balance between the challenge of the task and your current level of skill. Psychologists refer to this as the flow channel, a state of perfect equilibrium. To enter flow, we must find the optimal challenge where the difficulty of the task aligns perfectly with our capability. If a task is too difficult for your current skills, you will feel anxious and likely procrastinate to avoid the potential failure. Conversely, if a task is too easy, you will quickly become bored. Boredom is just as dangerous to focus as anxiety is. So, if you are bored, increase the challenge. Make it a game or set a tighter deadline to spark your interest again.
If you are anxious, lower the bar. Break the intimidating project into smaller steps that you are confident you can handle easily. This brings us to the second technique, absolute clarity. Most procrastination comes from simply not knowing exactly what to do next. Vague goals like work on project create friction. Your brain resists because it has to figure out the path before taking action. You need to define the very next physical action. Make it so specific that there is zero ambiguity about what happens next.
Think of it as mise en place for your work. Prepare every detail so that when you start, you just execute smoothly. When the path is clear, resistance fades. You stop thinking about the difficulty and start moving through the tasks one by one. However, starting is often the hardest part. This introduces our third technique, the 5-minute rule to trick your brain into starting. Newton's law says an object at rest stays at rest. The energy required to start is much higher than to keep going. Tell yourself you will work on the task for just 5 minutes. If you want to stop after that, you are free to. Almost always, once you break that initial surface tension, you will find yourself continuing for much longer than you originally planned. The brain realizes the task is not as scary as it imagined. Momentum takes over, and suddenly, you are in the zone. By balancing the challenge, clarifying the steps, and lowering the barrier to entry, you create a system that guarantees productivity.
But productivity is not just about getting things done. If we only focus on the output, we miss the point of living. Philosopher Alan Watts famously compared life to a piece of music. This perspective changes how we view our daily work completely.
When you listen to a song, you do not wait for the final note. The joy is found in the listening itself. If the goal of a dance were to end up at a specific spot on the floor, the best dancers would run there. We often treat work as a necessary evil to get to the weekend. But life happens in the moments between the weekends. Can you find enjoyment in the texture of the keys, the logic of the spreadsheet, or the creativity of the email? This is the true secret of the flow state. It is not just about efficiency. It is about being fully present now.
When you focus on the process rather than the result, anxiety disappears. You are no longer worried about the future outcome. This shift in perspective turns mundane tasks into a form of meditation. The work itself becomes a sanctuary from the chaos. You perform better because you are relaxed, you are playful with ideas, you are dancing with the problem rather than fighting it.
So the next time you sit down to work, do not just ask how to finish. Ask how to enjoy this moment. Combine the science of flow with the art of living. Structure your work, but keep your spirit free and playful within it. Productivity is not about doing more things faster. It is about doing the right things with a sense of calm and purpose. When you master this, you stop living for the future. You start being simply happy now, in the middle of your work. From the frustration of procrastination to the rhythm of flow, and finally to the wisdom of enjoying the dance of life.
Remember, the state of flow is always accessible. It is waiting for you to tune your instrument and join the music. Start small today. Pick one task. Clarify the first step. Commit to 5 minutes, and try to smile while doing it. You will find that the burden of busyness lifts, replaced by a quiet satisfaction that stays with you throughout the entire day.
This is the path to sustainable productivity. It is not a sprint to burnout, but a marathon of meaningful and joyful work. Take a deep breath right now. Release the tension in your shoulders. Realize that you are exactly where you need to be. Ground yourself in the physical reality of the moment. The anxiety exists only in your thoughts about the past or the future. Let time be your companion, not your enemy. Move with it, not against it, and watch how your day transforms completely. When you are in flow, you radiate calm. You become a source of stability for everyone else around you as well. Growth happens naturally when we remove the obstacles of fear and confusion. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes next.
You have the tools now, the science is on your side, and the philosophy gives you permission to enjoy the ride. Clear your mind like a still lake. Let the tasks ripple across the surface without disturbing the deep peace within you. End your day with gratitude for what you achieved, no matter how small. Celebration reinforces the positive loop in your brain.
As the sun sets, let go of the work completely. Rest is also a vital part of the productivity cycle itself. True flow requires energy. Protect your sleep and your downtime so you can return to the dance with fresh enthusiasm tomorrow. Your tools are ready. Your mind is capable. The only thing missing is your decision to step into the flow state. Open the door to a new way of working. One where stress is replaced by focus, and busyness is replaced by happiness. Life is made of these small moments. Do not wish them away. Embrace them, work through them, and find your rhythm. Craft your life like a work of art. Let every task be a stroke of color on the canvas of your day.
Keep moving forward. Even when it is hard, the flow is there, waiting for you to find the balance once again. Look at your work with fresh eyes today. See the potential for joy and mastery in everything that you touch.
When you align your skill, your focus, and your attitude, the puzzle of productivity solves itself naturally and effortlessly. You are free to choose how you work. Choose flow. Choose clarity. Choose to be present in every single moment. Thank you for joining us on this journey to better work and a better life. We hope you found value here. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to support our mission of bringing peace to the busy modern world. Thank you for watching. Remember to breathe deeply and find joy in the process. This is Simply Happy Now. See you next time.
No rush, no chase, no why, no how. Just breathe it in. Simply happy now. Happy now. Happy now. Stay